Hey guys, Giants beat reporter Zach Rosenblatt here from NJ Advanced Media, and this is your latest update powered by the Talk is Cheap podcast. The Giants are 1-5 after a terrible loss to the Los Angeles Rams last week, and they need to get a win this week against the Carolina Panthers at home to keep the season from going completely off the rails. Injuries on offense are going to make that difficult though. The Giants will likely be without Saquon Barkley, Kenny Golladay, and rookie sensation Kadarius Toney against the Panthers, and they recently placed left tackle Andrew Thomas on injured reserve with a foot injury he suffered in the blowout Rams loss. Without Thomas, who was having a great season, the offensive line was a disaster, and it's reasonable to think that will happen again on Sunday against the Panthers. The Giants are going to rely on Matt Parrott to play left tackle and Nate Solder at right tackle, and those two will have to try and block Carolina's elite pass rushing duo of Hassan Reddick and Brian Burns. The Giants facing the Panthers is interesting this weekend for a few reasons. First, it's where general manager Dave Gettleman used to be the GM, and cornerback James Bradbury will be playing his first game against his former team after he signed with the Giants last year as a free agent. Panthers quarterback Sam Darnold is returning to MetLife Stadium for the first time since the Jets traded him away this offseason. And then in terms of the coaching staff, Panthers coach Matt Rhule is believed to be the Giants' top target. The story goes Rhule had a significant offer from Carolina, but his agent still called the Giants to see if they'd be willing to match it. They said no, hired Joe Judge, and the rest is history. Rhule spoke about his love for the organization, though, earlier this week, dating back to his time as a member of Tom Coughlin's coaching staff in 2012 and as a Giants fan growing up in New York City, where his heroes were Bill Parcells, Phil McConkey, Mark Bavaro, and Phil Simms. The NFL trade deadline is coming up on November 2nd, and since the Giants are already out of playoff contention before November, they seem to be like a top candidate to be sellers at the deadline. Their top tradable players are probably tight end Evan Ingram and safety Jabril Peppers. Ingram is being scarcely used on offense, and his value has never been lower, but he is still an intriguing piece for an offense in need of a tight end. Jabril Peppers also has a smaller role than usual, and he's expressed his frustration publicly. ESPN's Bill Barnwell suggested the Giants trade Peppers to the Cardinals for a 6th-round pick. Until then, the Giants will try to get things back on the right track for the season. The Giants game against the Panthers kicks off at 1 p.m. on Sunday at MetLife Stadium. For all the latest Giants news, turn to the sports section of NJ.com and download the Talk is Cheap podcast wherever podcasts are available.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
I'm Nikki Levy, the host of Don't Tell My Mother, where comedians, icons, and superstars tell true stories they'd never want their moms to know. And then we call their mothers.
You read my diary?
I did.
What?
I was in that place in my life where a cult sounds like just what I needed.
Listen to Don't Tell My Mother on the Acast app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Just don't tell my mother. Just don't.
Acast recommends.